Hey guys, what's up? Holy shit. We have some news about Marvel Future Fight. Oh my gosh, guys. So, where do we begin? New teaser update. We obviously got number 2 24 hours ago, or 36 hours ago, revolving around Cyclops. Yes, we already know. More recently, about 12 hours ago, Netmarble decided to slam down this massive double salami. Yes, it's like you go to the grocery store, you pick up a banana, you think it's going to be one banana, and you peel it, and there's 2 bananae. We are getting a banana update. Apocalypse? Yeah. New uniforms for X-Men? Yeah. Or yeah. And Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. I cannot stress to you guys how epic this is going to be. This, to me, is part 2 or phase 2 of the X-Men rollouts that we had that fever pitch excitement about way back in May, I think it was, when we got the original X-Men update with Wolverine, Jean Grey, and a bunch of free-to-play noobs crying. This is the spiritual successor. We're finally getting Wanda. We may finally see a Vision sweater uniform. This has a lot of implications, and we're going to get through all of them in today's 10-minute plus video. But I first would like to let you guys know I am absolutely doing a 24-hour live stream event on Twitch for this update. I was still on the fence about it, and a lot of the Twitch bros had been asking me, and I had been a bit hesitant about it because I only saw, you know, Apocalypse plus some uniforms. Not really worth a 24-hour live stream, sorry. I want to live till I'm 60, at least. But now, with Wanda and Pietro. Yes. Now with Wando and Pietra, we have light. This is going to be an insane update, well worthy of a 24-hour live stream. So I encourage all of you guys, when the update drops, be sure to be on twitch.tv/Cynicalex, because I will be hitting it up first, hardest, fastest, and longest for all of the new characters, tier 2ing as many as possible, maxing out uniforms as fast as possible, and getting that native tier 2 Apocalypse up to speed as fast as possible. Speaking of speed characters, we have Wanda, we have Pietro. What type are they going to be? This is probably one of the biggest sources of speculation, so I wanted to make it a little bit more fun. In the comment section, I want you guys to let me know. You're going to need to tell me 3 different things. You're going to need to guess what each of their types are going to be. So I'm talking about the 2 twins here, Wanda and Pietro. I swear if his name's not Pietro and I'm misremembering it, this is going to screw the video up. You basically have to guess what their type is going to be, what their leadership is going to be, and you're going to have to guess if either of them or both of them or neither of them are going to be paywall characters or native tier 2, because they can't be both. Anyways, put your comments below, and whoever is the winner, whoever has the most right, will get some kind of special prize for me. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. But anyways, enter your chance to win. As far as what I think is going to be the case, and anyone who comments exactly what I comment below is not going to win, obviously. I don't know. Maybe that's how it works. I just made this up. First of all, speaking of speed characters, I think this might be the start of a speed meta. We've had a lot of strong speed characters lately. The revival of Kid Kazoo, Spider-Man, the other Spider-Man with the darker uniform, who's not Miles Morales, and now Quicksilver, Yondu's new uniform, etc. I think Quicksilver is going to be a speed type. I think Wanda is going to be a universal type, but I'm I think she's going to be a blast type. I want her to be universal because I think the blast class is just, say blast class 5 times fast. I think the blast class is just going to be full, or is already full of characters that are very, very strong, but there's a strong indication that she'll be blast, but I would prefer her to be a universal type, but she'll probably take after Daddy and be a blast type. Now, as far as their leaderships go, I have no idea. I would guess that Quicksilver's is going to be either dodge, all speed, or guaranteed dodge. They might go with something creative for him. I don't know, but those are my 3 guesses. They could also bring back the old rogue leadership if they're feeling particularly frisky, because he has that kind of like speed, so they could bring back the immunity when he gets hit, and they could kind of specify it. Maybe Rogue was the test for Quicksilver and now they know how to code it better. I don't know, that's just me throwing it out there. As far as Scarlet Witch's leadership, I think aside from making all the fanboys thirsty, she's probably going to have an all attack or perhaps a debuff leadership. She may have a crowd control leadership similar to Wolverine's, where it's 30% instead of 24%. I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. Furthermore, can I say once again, wow, this has been on the minds of players from Marvel Future Fight since I can remember picking up the game. People have been saying, where's Scarlet Witch? Scarlet Witch? The girl with the red cape. Red M, Magneto's daughter. The girl who goes woo woo and the red magic. Vision's girlfriend. Robo baby lover. Where did she go? No one even gives a shit about her brother. No one cares about Quicksilver, let's be honest, besides Bullets. But everyone has been clamoring for Scarlet Witch since the inception of video games in the 1970s or something like that. It's insane. So I do expect to see a fever pitch level of excitement for this, and I very, excitedly and eagerly await not only the patch notes but also all of your speculation in the comments below, so we can not only talk, discuss, and maybe argue and grow to hate each other, but also pick a winner as far as the rules go for whatever I talked about before that I'm not going to reiterate. In addition to those new teasers, we are getting some additional meatier information about an upcoming update. Netmarble is starting to trickle down some actual words to go with their pictures, although not on the English website because, I don't know, Night Nurse doesn't know how to copy and paste the memo the way that the other CMs do. Anyways, we are getting changes to the Shield Lab, and I want to highlight these changes, although they may not seem like a lot to you, because there's an important word being used here, and if Netmarble is using their words correctly, which I hope they are, it should be a promising start for us. The Shield Lab is going to change. The converter is being renamed into a processor, and it's going to give you the power to recycle materials. So materials are things like Dimension Debris, Gear Up Kits, Chaos Nordstones, Black Antimatter, okay, those kinds of things, into items, to create items that you need. Now, apart from materials, items are things like comic cards, obelisks, ISO 8, stuff like that. Perhaps even rank up tickets. Those are items. Maybe, hopefully not, but maybe XP chips. I am very excited at the promise of a Shield Lab that is actually very useful, because I've leveled mine up considerably, and I hope that if we're not going to get them as potential drops in the game, I've always had the idea that, putting in fragments of items and having someone collect fragments in order to make a whole would always be a fantastic way of reducing the drop rate on items, but allowing free-to-play players to grind them. So, every 1% chance you run a story mission, you have a 1% chance to collect a fragment of a mega rank up ticket, and if you collect 50 fragments of a mega rank up ticket, it transforms into a mega rank up ticket. Anyways, that's very far-fetched. That is just my speculation, but I am hopeful and optimistic about the Shield Lab changes. In addition, some changes that I didn't think we needed, but maybe the new players can let me know if this is actually a problem for you. World Boss is getting a new mode. So we had World Boss Ultimate a few months ago to make World Boss harder. We're now going in the opposite direction, and we're going to start with World Boss Baby mode, or World Boss Beginner mode. And this is going to be World Boss with a bunch of character buffs. So instead of buffs for the boss, it's buffs for you, like increased attack, maybe increased defense. Maybe there will be heal circles or bubbles that you can run into. Maybe there will be strikers that will jump in, or there's a special co-op button that you can press to bring even more people in. I don't know, but there's basically going to be hero buffs for you to make the fight even easier. And this would lead me to believe that they're completely abandoning black antimatter and chaos nordstones as a currency to use for future characters, future native tier 2 characters, because if they're still going to give out a reasonable amount of chaos nordstones and black antimatter when you do world boss beginner, if they're not going to nerf the rewards by much, then it's really going to devalue that currency for the player base as a whole. And what that would mean is that we can assume, or we can at least reasonably expect, that no new native tier 2 characters are going to come out that require black antimatter and chaos nordstones, which would make Dormammu the last one, because since Dormammu we've only gotten Jean Grey. As you know, she requires, well, I know Wolverine, but it's different. Jean Grey requires feathers and Emkron crystals, and probably Apocalypse will too, so we may be seeing the end of an era for those two once highly coveted currencies. But let me know what you guys think of these update announcements. Let me know how insanely excited and how much you've been screaming, the way I was screaming at the beginning of this video, for Quicksilver and especially Scarlet Witch. Hit me up in the comments, guys. Can't wait to hear your opinions, thoughts, and judgments on how cringe I am. And of course, if you like what you see, I hope to see you again tomorrow.